you know, the guys on desk, they're quick to just announce the winner. All right, it's the PMWI Afterparty Showdown. But I think, obviously, I mean, once we go into day 3, the other teams are going to be super aware that Alpha 7 needs to be stopped. And once they pop up in the elimination tracker, they are going to be, you know, kind of hunted and focused on a little bit. Otherwise, there's just going to be those guys winning, right?
Yeah, I mean, Alpha 7 currently 37 points with the lead. It's different between first place and second place.
Yeah.
But I think that's achievable for a lot of those teams. They could try to push for that, right? Maybe not in just one game, but they might be able to do it within 2 games. And if Alpha 7 does end up having a bad match, which we have seen over and over again in PUBG Mobile, yeah, you might be very dominant on the first day. You might be very dominant at the start of day 2. But if you don't continue on that consistency, you can fall off very, very fast. Alpha 7, though, it's not looking to be like that. But Damwon, Kia, and Team Falcons, I'm pretty sure they are looking at that gap and wanting to close it down. Star Wars Esports getting on some shots there to Team Falcons, making sure to back off. And I'm excited to see, oh, I do see it right away. Top does have that shotgun on his back. Smart man, especially with what he was able to achieve yesterday during that show match.
Yeah, for sure. Fights are coming out already. Starboard 4 guys really close to each other. Never alone here. He's going to stim up, try to move around a little bit, get some information. He's alone in this crossroad compound. Question is the other guys going to come to him, or is he going to try to kind of evacuate the situation?
I think he's just going to be waiting to see what his team is going to be doing. The team is going to go up to Ronhez. And he just might be waiting, honestly. S2G, very, very close to 7 Cs. You can see Powerful from Team Falcons back there, too. And the after-party showdown, we're talking about the points. Well, guess what? You just got a chance to see that 37-point lead for Alpha 7.
That's some oomph to that. 37 points after 7 games. That is crazy, considering you get 10 points for a win and 1 point per elimination.
S2G.
Yeah, they're looking at what the situation could be for that one here. Could take on 7 Cs.
And S2G actually,
towards it.
They're going to decide to be aggressive here. Silas, all of the S2G squads, the shotguns are going to be coming out. They're going to be getting down some angles. S2G being able to knock 3 players. Now it's only Adeline from 7 Cs. Can he survive? It's going to be a very tough one. S2G playing super, super aggressive right now. I don't think Adeline has any of the shotguns. This is going to be too much. S2G just coming in and destroying them. 7 Cs is able to knock down Ray C, but not able to confirm that elimination. Great, great push there by S2G, and that's what we want to see, especially on smaller maps like this. If you are going to be taken into a fight, make sure you fully go for it and finish it quickly, because guess what? Team Falcons was close by, and if that fight would have dragged on a little bit longer, I feel like Team Falcons might have decided to actually third-party that. Instead, Team Falcons decides to back off and not try to third-party.
Yeah, I like that. The push from that really worked out well for them. Vampire here. Ravenclaw takes on Chari from Deadeye's guys. Let's see if he's going to be able to finish this off. More supporters coming in. Circle has popped. It's gone kind of south, so it's not going to change too much. Chari takes himself down with the grenade, and it's going to be finished off with that. That's Schweppes just sweeping in, getting that confirmed together here with Ravenclaw. They have 1 elimination point confirmed now in this case, and they are onto a kind of a situation here in Crabgrass. The question is, do they continue to fight for it here, those guys, or do they just kind of back off? Here, see the push from S2G. The opening there, the opening knock was just such a go sign for them. They're like, all right, guys, let's try to see if we can secure those $5,000 for the first team, full team elimination. They were able to do so. That was crazy to see.
And I think 17 was just not expecting that. They were expecting the knock and maybe one of the players starting to relocate and try to get maybe an off angle on their team. Little do they blink, and then all of a sudden they have the full squad of S2G pushing towards, and I think that's ultimately what ended up working there for S2G. And on that replay, we did get a chance to see Team Falcons. Powerful was setting himself up to third party, but as I mentioned, if you finish off that fight quickly, I think they're going to think about it twice, considering that only 1 player from S2G was knocked. See Vampire Esports only trying to take control of Crabgrass here. They were able to get somebody from Deadeye's earlier. Star Wars Esports still maintaining the same position that they were maintaining earlier in the match, too, staying a little bit of the west of Midstein. A great position in this map. Bigatron. Talking about it, and interesting stuff. Luxie's actually sitting out for this match, so the Dez is going to have a lot of stuff to talk about. They were talking about what happens if the twins are not playing. Well, guess what? One of the twins is currently not playing. I did enjoy what Max was saying in regards to the synergy. Go Genfos. Oh, Genfos. The decides to take some shots, but unluckily the player from SCG just decides to move at the right time, and now they have given away their position with 0 knocks to themselves. You're looking at this circle. Alpha 7 just maintaining that north position. Enigma Galaxy currently having one of their players knock. Not sure if it might have been Alpha 7. Carrillo and Revo are currently very, very close to each other.
Oh,
and they do have
Deadice guys and
too.
Vampire. Yeah, look at that. We see some shots coming out over by Crabgrass. See what's going to happen in that situation.
Everybody just slowing it down a little bit more, too.
Once they saw the first wipe in the elimination tracker. Right, you want to be all right, and then we don't have to go for it. A chicken dinner and prepare that for them. Ooh. That's a Western shift here. That's going to be good for Crabgrass.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what I was going to say, too. Your favorite landing, Crabgrass, might have been spot on. Vampire Esports, now it appears that they're just taking full control of Crabgrass. That's going to be good. But as we were talking about it yesterday during the show match towards the south, where RA Esports is with Damwon Kies, they need to be careful because they can definitely get some angles on them. And you were pointing towards the north, too. I mean, there is still one player from Deadice.
Yeah, exactly. There's Deadice guys up there, and also Enigma Galaxy up by Blobster. Actually, a fun story. Blobster means flowers in Danish. Kind of crazy mental things. It doesn't feel like a lot of stuff is happening here, but especially in this map, I really feel like home. There's a lot of Danish words, Danish things here, obviously with the terrain and the layout being up in the north. R8 Esports Bandar on screen. Potentially could be taking on Damwon Kia in this case.
Just playing it slow, playing that snake roll. Damwon Kia just looking around, trying to see if they can spot anybody. And this is going to be huge. I think they might have been able to spot somebody there from R8. Oof. You can see S2G now setting themselves up. There's only 2 players there from Alpha 7. Alpha 7 has lost a player. Can Carrillo hit those shots? He is able to hit some, but he's not able to knock the player from S2G. And S2G, we saw the aggressiveness that they had earlier. Mafioso able to actually get a knock on one of the players from S2G, and he decides to push up a little bit, continue to be that aggressor that he has been this whole time. He needs to be careful, though. He cannot get knocked here because he's going to be by himself, and his teammates are actually across the road. They're not going to be able to pick him up with this fight continuing. S2G looking to just reset themselves. They are going to be able to get that revive on Hanslow. Player that was knocked. Alpha 7 trying to throw some nades, trying to see if they can maybe connect with anything over there, trying to get another knock. Ooh, Kasi does get a lot of damage from a grenade thrown by Carrillo. Mafioso's now going to be a little bit trapped, being in the blue zone. And I think SCG ultimately is going to be smart, and they're going to decide to back off.
That's kind of surprising, honestly. But yeah, they did take a lot of damage from this case. That's a good knock right there onto Colsey. Carrillo able to find him. Hamsy's going to go for it. No, he's going to go for a first aid first. They're outside in the blue zone too, so it takes kind of a lot of damage. Nate's coming out. He's going to try to do a little bit. Deadice guys has been eliminated by Vampire Esports. That's a good shot, finishing that off quickly. Colsey, they're able to secure that point. Mafioso. Oh, he's been spotted. That's a good shotgun peek with that. I love that by Hamsy. He's going to be able to finish him off too. That's a little bit of a quick situation for them. The question is Mythic going to be able to pick up? Yeah, he's going to pick up Carrillo in this case. Circle is closing, and it's kind of north of Crabgrass that we could potentially see an ending here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You cannot take too long with those fights, whether it's a third party or whether it's a blue zone. With the way that the circles are currently closing in so much faster, you need to make sure if it's a fight, you're going to have to finish it very quickly. Now, Alpha 7 going to be in a big spot here as they're only going to have 2 players, Mythic and Carrillo. Been talking about how they've been so good at keeping up their 4 players alive. Well, guess what? It hasn't happened here in this match, and now we're looking at Enigma Galaxy looking to take some shots here at S2G. Not able to get any knocks. Hamodi, can he get a knock? He does get a knock, but he ends up getting traded out as well. Silas making the push. How is Enigma Galaxy going to be able to adjust to this rotation by S2G? Freak, I think he was going to try to go for the revive there on Hamodi. It's not going to end up happening. Silas decides to back off. He actually ends up getting knocked. Ray C, can he get a shot on Freak here? Can he get an angle? Freak too much. Just getting the shots there on S2G. S2G, the rotation didn't end up working out for them. And ultimately, the fight that they had with Alpha 7 does end up hindering us. Alpha 7, they lost 2 earlier, but they're still being alive. And you can see them playing very, very slow, very close to Rod.
Yeah, Rod here on screen. They are on the east side. They're going to potentially be trying to gatekeep as much as they can, but Mythic, with 3 more grenades in hand, could potentially find an open knock with this here. This is really rough. Mythic.
Ooh.
Oh, he's down to 1 HP. That is just so close. Kaito, it's more grenades are just coming out. Can he? Oh, he has so much utility. It's crazy. Can he find Kaito? Kaito's down to 1 HP again. One more nade there with the corner. He could potentially find Desha in that case if it's able to just connect it. Oh, it finds Desha. It's on the money. Now Kaito has to move too. He's low. Kaito still with just a couple HP.
Great utility there from Mythic. He's going to be able to confirm on that knock. He's going to be able to spot somebody else. He switches on them. He knocks him down. He does end up getting traded, but guess what? All of that information, all of those utility that he was using allow Korea to just reposition himself. He might be able to get an angle here on some of the players from Rod. He needs to be careful though, because now Freak from Enigma Galaxy is going to be able to spot him. Korea having to work with the zone just on him, and he also has another team behind him. I think it's going to be too much as he does end up getting eliminated. Enigma Galaxy eliminating Alpha 7. And moving on, and now Rod is going to just finding themselves in big positions here. A lot of other fights have been going on. Team Falcons currently has 1 player down. Bigatron Esports with only 2 players up, and as we're saying that, we see what happened. They have Liquid and Misery, as the other player does end up getting confirmed eliminated. Bigatron trying to position themselves here. They need to be careful because the M1 Kia is going to be pushing up on them. And they also have, as I said, that M1 Kia Fabian getting shot by Lord from Enigma Galaxy. Great spots and powerful returning the favor there for the M1 Kia instead and knocking Freak. This is going to be huge for Team Falcons. That's the knock that they needed. Are they going to make this push? You can see they're all setting themselves up in the car. One of the players actually did not end up getting on. I'm not sure if that was meant to be or not, but Damar, Yusuf, the players from Team Falcons slowly crawling their way up to Bigatron and to Enigma Galaxy.
Oh, they find Yusuf Dammonkey on that push from the side. Forrest Juni left alive, and he gets knocked. Forrest is left to try to heal, but I think that is that for them. They're going to be going out here in 4th place. Dammonkey with 4 points for the placement. There were a few eliminations too. I believe it was 2. Now Falcons could potentially pull up that revive. Molotov. That's a good Molotov to deny, especially that push Freak potentially could be on, yeah. And now we're down to Enigma Galaxy with 3, Bigatron with 2, and Falcons now with the revive popped off with 4 guys strong. Lord, they have full information here on the Bigatron guys. Freak does take Damar down, and now it's a 3v3 effectively.
Powerful, very close. Great grenade there by him. He's not able to knock off Freak. Powerful. He's going to be able to connect some shots. He's able to see Freak. He's going to end up getting that knock, barely surviving himself. The Molotovs are coming in from Team Falcons, forcing Enigma Galaxy to just rotate in a way that they didn't want to. Bigatron is still alive, just waiting patiently to see who else is going to be getting knocked. And I think Team Falcons is trying to make push here. Powerful. Playing it very slow, healing up. Here comes the nades. Liquid being able to knock one of the players there from Team Falcons. And now this is the push that we're waiting for Enigma Galaxy. I think Team Falcons is just becoming the focus of all the other teams, sadly. And here we go. Liquid. Can he get this knock? He does have the shotgun. We saw what happened yesterday. Guess what? Rauf does have one too. He's going to make the jump. He's not going to be able to connect with that. And now Team Falcons does have the advantage. Can they confirm here on Liquid? And no, Team Falcons able to actually get the chicken dinner. Great play there by Team Falcons. 2 teams who are going up against them. Look at them. They are very happy. Yeah, tell them that is $10,000. Kalaris is going to be very happy that his favorite team of the tournament got that chicken dinner.
I'm super happy for them to be able to close one out here. They had 2 second places so far, and now they're able to take this chicken dinner. Huge for Falcons. They needed that. And that means that the guys on the desk are obviously going to have a huge happy time talking about Falcons. Kalaris in the distance is super happy. He's cheering in the background.
He's going like this. He's like, yeah, he's punching it up. I want to see that when you come to the desk. We are going to be taking a break because I'm pretty sure Kalaris needs to just calm down a little bit before he breaks down everything that happened there with Team Falcons after this break.